The art of masterful small talk. How to never run out of things to say. We have all experienced it. You meet someone new, exchange basic pleasantries. How are you? What do you do? And after 3 sentences, you hit a wall of agonizing, awkward silence. Many people assume that escaping this trap requires effortless charm or extroverted confidence. The truth is much simpler. Being good at conversations is a skill, not a personality trait. If you treat it like an instrument or a sport, it can be trained. By practicing 3 core principles, you can speak to anyone naturally and confidently. The 3 pillars of flowing conversation. 1. Ask intentional questions. When someone drops a piece of information, you have 2 choices. Let it drop and stare into the void, or pick it up and expand it. The scenario: someone mentions, "I went golfing over the weekend." The dead-end response: "Oh, that's cool." Conversation dies. The intentional follow-ups: "Where do you usually play around here? How long have you been playing? Do you play competitively or just for fun?" The secret: every successful conversation is a chain of questions and answers. The person asking the questions is the one guiding the direction of the conversation. Even if you know nothing about the topic, asking questions shows genuine curiosity. 2. Listen to understand, not to reply. Most people do not actually listen during a conversation. They just wait for their turn to speak. While the other person is talking, they are busy rehearsing their next line in their head. The danger: rehearsing your response causes you to miss small emotional cues, specific details, and context. When you finally speak, your comment often sounds random or forced. Active listening. Pay full attention to their words, tone, and expressions. Active listening gives you raw material to work with. It provides the exact clues you need to formulate your next intentional question. Most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Don't be that person. 3. Actively mine for common ground. Human beings connect fastest over shared experiences, mutual interests, or similar values. Sometimes common ground is obvious. You love the same football team. But usually it requires a little bit of digging. Intentional questions, active listening for clues, identify common ground, natural connection. The strategy: use your intentional questions to scan for overlapping preferences, e.g., favorite foods, travel destinations, music, or work challenges. The pivot: the moment you find a shared interest, steer the conversation directly into that zone. Once you hit common ground, the dialogue stops feeling like hard work and becomes fluid, natural, and genuinely fun. 2. Summary: shift your conversational goal: the wrong goal, the right goal. Trying to be interesting. Being genuinely interested. Rehearsing clever lines in your head. Observing and actively listening to clues. Fearing silence as a complete failure. Accepting silence as natural space. Final takeaway: not every single conversation will go perfectly. Some will still hit dead ends, and that is completely fine. Silence isn't a failure. It's just space. When you stop putting pressure on yourself to look fascinating and instead focus on being curious, patient, and present, you will never truly run out of things to say.